a new day, new video. These guys are off today. Lorry's on its way to pick them up. Shame about this one, but unfortunately can't do anything about it. But today we're hoping to get the combine over to Jim's farm, so we've got some messing about to do today. I need a tractor. We're going to go and pick the header up, bring it to the farm. We've got some spears to put in this wheat. This is some wetter wheat that we've got to deal with later on. We're going to put some spears in there, make sure there's no heat in the wheat. Keithy's blowing off the combine. Farmer is getting things ready for something else. Busy, as you can imagine. Charlie is picking up some rolls. So we're back in the 8S. Quick update with this tractor. It's still the same. It's a beautiful tractor, you know, 90% of it is beautiful. The gearbox is still iffy. Still tries to send you flying off into the cars in front if you try and change down. If you're going along and you change down, it just revs up, takes off. It's a bit unnerving. The seat issue, I think that's gone away. Keithy hasn't mentioned it for a little while, so I believe that was a wiring harness issue within the seat, so that's a good thing, that's fixed. We're really hoping that the Chandler's guys, it'll go in for its service soon. It's got to go to Chandler's because it's brand new. So for the first 3 years they have to service it. We've got all these bales that we've got to go and pick these up. We'll make a rig down here. Still gearbox issue. We're really hoping that gets sorted out. When it goes in for service, it'll have a load of new updates done at the same time, and it's still doing that thing where it wants to jerk the tractor to the left, and it's not every single time you touch the brakes. It's an intermittent thing, and I'm really hoping they got that figured out, and maybe there's an update for that as well. But apart from that, it's a beautiful machine. Right, this is the header. It's been put on its trailer. You've got to make sure that it's all locked together. These pins go through the header. There's the bracket for the header. They go through everything and then they lock in here. Before you go down the road, you've got to make sure it's locked on. That locks it to the trailer. It's just those pins that hold it on there, nothing else. And then when we get to the field, we unhook those. They pull out like that, slide across, and then the farmer takes it off with the combine. Dinky little lorry, isn't it? Got an extendable rooflet. That's a double-sided one. It's that time of year again where we've got to screw in the screws. I think next year we're going to get a bit of a different system going. We're going to put some pipes underneath and try and utilise the big hay fans, and then blow the pipes, perforated pipes, and blow it from underneath, and it might just be a bit easier, a bit more permanent than moving these things all the time, because they are hard work. But we'll see that when it comes to it. Linda. Everyone knows what that means. Hey, she's getting all funny then, wasn't she? Don't wind her up. Everyone knows that means switch it on. It literally is. No. I love that smell. Me and Farmer are just transporting the combine over to Jim's farm now, which isn't very far, and the neighbours actually give us permission, which is very kind of him, to take it across the fields. This keeps us off the road as much as possible. Gets a bit crazy on the roads with these big machines. Get everything over there, get everything set up, ready to go. Uncle Franklin's coming to sit on the grain trailer. We've got to go and run the tram lines down because the tram lines are green, so we're going to go and run them down for the farmer. This is the only bit of road we've got to go down to start with, which is no biggie. Don't go crazy when you got the header on. If you damage that, there ain't no combine in, so we never go too crazy. These trailers got a hell of a tail swing on them, so you sort of got to take the room you need to take, but not take too much without throwing the back end into the bush on the other side. Right, I've got some crazy news for you. Peter is no longer at the farm, so farmer is going to be doing all the combining this time. I'm not going to go into the reasons why and what happened, but yeah, that is a bit of a shocker for this year for sure, but we will keep going as we are. You can't stop. There's harvest doesn't stop for anyone, unfortunately, so yeah, I personally am sad to see him go, and I wish him all the best in his future. He will be fine wherever he goes, and wherever he ends up he will do well, because he is Peter, and that is all there is to say on that one. So if you've noticed the intro has changed and things are a little bit different, it's because of that. It's going to be interesting. Look at this, look. This is service at its finest. We get the golden path. Ah, Jackie boy, thank you very much. That saves me wrecking the trailer on the cattle grid. We like the guys from Astley Bridge. We always have real good. We have a good relationship with these guys. So. And it's always best to have real nice relationships with your neighbours and your friends, and we give him away. He's a good man, and they're super nice. They're always super fair with us as well. We just wind this up till it's about level, and it just makes it easier for farmer when he's hooking her on. Somewhere there should be about bang on, I'd have thought. Maybe a tiny turn or two more. There he is. Farmer's going to be doing all the cutting this year. I would offer to do it, but I ain't got the experience that is required to drive a machine like that. He's got to hook his front of his mouth of the combine. He hooks it under these jaws here and then lifts the whole thing off as one. Alright, yeah? That right there?
Yeah, it's good. Can you just pull that bit of chaff off the top there, Matty, would you?
Are we talking here? So they're the jaws I'm talking about. You've got to line that up with this bit here. That's better. Up.
This locks that clip there, Matt, that catch.
Yeah.
Locks the table on.
Yeah.
So you just lift that up.
I got you.
Once gone to the second one.
Yeah.
That's locked in.
Yeah.
So then next you're putting your drive on.
Yeah.
So that's just, you know, it's like an ordinary PTO. Lifts out, comes down.
And what does that drive?
That drives the header. Drives up for the combine.
Yeah.
And that drives all your header.
Oh, it drives everything.
Yeah. Literally that. And it fits on like a PTO shaft.
Yeah.
So that's on. I meant to bring a bit of ragweed today. So this is your hydraulic connections.
Hydraulics, yeah.
On that loader, the Massey loader,
Yeah.
this is what we got wrong with it. It's why I couldn't get it going. One of these are knackered.
Oh yeah.
And I can see these get plastered, you know, they're not just...
No, they want to be kept clean, don't they?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what this little cap's for, isn't it?
Yeah, but all the dust, what you do is it's always covered in bloody dust, Matty.
Yeah.
You can't put me in
So all these little lines they go up to you.
Yeah. And this is the same though, so those just
Quite
push
clever
inside.
that, isn't it?
Yeah. It's good design because it saves, with the old school, you used to put in individual pipes.
Yeah.
But they could just do a bit, I needed to bring a bit of rag and I'll throw it in the cab tomorrow.
Yeah.
That basically, just a locking button. And you just lift it up like that, put your 2 lines in, get that lined up.
Oh, and the leverage pulls them in.
And that's it. And it's as simple as that.
Yeah. And then
that's your electric.
And electrics as well.
And that's all there is.
And what does that take? What do the electrics go to?
I would imagine the sensors on the header telling you where it's level, where it's not level.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think the electric drive, there's an electric drive on it for reversing, I should imagine.
Yeah. And then we've got 2 paddles each side.
Tell it where it's at.
And they tell the header where the ground is, don't they?
Yeah. That's some of the electric, I think some of the electric drive mat as well on it.
And what do you do, say you're cutting rape? You got these special bits on the back, haven't you?
Yeah, the knives, side knives, yeah, they go on the front here. I don't know, is the honest answer. I would imagine you take them off.
Yeah.
And when I've got to get my head round it, I will.
Yeah. Do you check the knives daily, farmer?
You want one?
Do you check the knives on a daily thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the sickles?
Yeah,
these are the sickles, are they?
Yeah.
And then
they're just static and your knives move. So your corn goes in there and it just acts like a pair of scissors, Matt.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you've got blades missing and stuff like that, you want to do that.
And then
I imagine he's got some in the box. I honestly don't know, mate, so I ain't needed them. And with a bit of luck,
and what are these for? Those are for...
They're for lifters.
Oh, right.
They just lift, if you've got some laid corn, you pop them on and that will just lift the corn over your knife. That runs on the ground and it just lifts it up onto your knife to cut.
Ah, I got you.
But since we've had that tilting header, it's better, much better.
We're on the tram lines. It's not too bad here, but we've got to keep going now. When you get compaction on the tram lines, you always have green remaining. Usually farmer will come and spray it off ahead of time, but the crop's gone off so fast and we just haven't had the time to spray the tram line. So we are just going to push them down with the tractor wheels. It seems to work pretty nice back at home. You're going to have a little bit of you're going to knock some out in the middle there because the tractor's going to touch it. You can't stop that, but it will push the green ones down. It'll stop the false moisture readings because it'll bring the moisture up and tell you that it's running high moisture when really the main of it is fine. We're hoping to get going today. We've been having a few it's been annoying, just half days, end of days. It just gets fit at the end of the day and then the moisture creeps up as the sun goes down and back to square one. So we're hoping to get going a bit earlier today. It's nearly 2 o'clock already. Farmer will he's just oiling the chains of the combine up. It's not actually too bad up this top end. In between, it's the bottom end of this field is worse. These top ends aren't too bad at all. I've still got good. I reckon these fields are going to do well. We'll see at the end. I think I said 3.5 ton. I reckon the average will be over here. It'll be higher in places and lower in others. That's always the way. Turned off. The guys came up the other day and swept and cleared out and put some bags to the side and moved everything and put a special bomb in here just to clear out any nasties. That is like a smoke grenade. You don't really want to yeah, you don't want to be in here when it goes off, that's for sure. That will go down there, out the way. I'll just sweep the there goes the spade. I'll just sweep the nasties bits out and yeah, we'll start tipping in here. I imagine, I don't know, what do you reckon, where's it going to fill to? I reckon 1, 2, 3. I reckon we'll get to the 4th bay, maybe. We'll see how we go. But Uncle Franklin will be here. He will be doing the main of the corn carting. We will be all over the place, I imagine. And we might even have to do some evening corn carting if the weather's there. We usually keep going. Right, that will be fine. Let's pick that bit of rubbish up. Right, it's all set, ready to go. Just have to see if it's dry enough. Hey, it's Uncle Franklin. I've got one more tram line to do here. Hey, there it is. Probably better not go that close to the combine, have we? Do you know where I'm putting this? Into the big shed.
It's in the big shed?
Yeah. You'll be alright, it's all nice and open for you, you can tip all the way along there.
It's all nice and dry, is it?
I presume so. He would have, surely he would have stopped if it, I don't know. I hope so. Are you alright though? Yeah? Nice one.
Did that work?
It worked back at home. It was surprising actually. Yeah.
Alright, mate.
Got an upgrade. Where's the other motor?
What's that, the Peugeot?
No, what was the other one? The Defender.
Oh, I still got that.
No.
Just always in the workshop, isn't it?
You alright?
How are you?
I'm alright, I'm good.
Busy now?
Yeah. There goes Cole. He's going to be baling up some more. The old man's just unloading some straw. Daisy and Lynn have just gone off to do some small bales. It's all go, go, go again. Leave that there. That goes on there. And that goes on there. One. I found the best way these go on is to dump all your air. And they go on a bit easier. Which way round do you want it?
The other way.
That way? Yeah, that'll do it like that. That's some nice straw, isn't it? Uncle Franklin hadn't even made it to the grain store and the lights come on. So I'm going to take the other trailer for him and just see how we go. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do her. He wasn't quite making it back, so oh yeah, he's got a load on there. And it's all coming out the back. Oh, that's slightly annoying. And I didn't bring the tape. It's more than annoying actually. Don't really want to run in the combine dust, so yeah, the combine's filling up pretty fast. Farmers adjusting some settings just to try and get the sample as clean as it can be. So we're just going to check our sample against Uncle Franklin's sample and see how they compare. And it's a bit of finesse. There's loads of different tiny settings you can change within the combine with the sieve settings and the concave settings. There's a little bit of finesse to it to get the cleanest sample. New Hollands do a very good job at keeping a clean sample. But if you can get it as clean as you can without losing too much grain, that's where you win. Right. Got to run on the straw a little bit. Try and keep the spout in the middle and at the back. The hopper of the combine holds about 8 tons. The lights come on when it's about 3/4 full. And we'll have a little look at the sample there. I can see what he means. There's a little bit of chaff in there. The trick is to get it as clean as you can. We'll compare it to Uncle Franklin's, see what it looks like. Field conditions are super hard, so we're not really that concerned about running on the field, but on a normal year where the soil's soft, we would always stick to the, well, I still try and do it. I still try and stick to the tram lines if you've got one in front of you. But we don't want to keep running on the straw either, because we're going to bale the straw. So we try and run on the straw as less as possible. You can't help it when you're unloading. Oh, so my that's moving some material, isn't it? Holy moly.
What he's done in the first hour and a half is the stuff we done all day.
Are you joking?
No, we used to do sort of 12 acres of that.
A day?
With the old combine. Not with anything you've seen.
Yeah.
You know, the first combine we had was 8 foot 6 ton. Okay? It
Yeah.
didn't go very far. So
No.
of course we bagged it the first one we had.
Yeah.
And of course we really went big there. We've got a 12 foot cut
Oh yeah.
with a tank.
Yeah. Did you bag the grain as it come out the chute then?
It was backed on the combine.
Oh.
And then they shot them off. When they got to the end, they got about 4 bags on. They shot them off on the floor.
Yeah.
You've got to pick them down things up and put them on a flat tread trailer.
Oh my god. Right, so I got myself a tram line here. Look at all the green ones. That's what we've done with the tractor. We pushed them all to the floor and the combine hasn't picked them up. So that's what we've done with the you know, it's not the best of things to do, but we have managed to keep away from the green ones. So these are the piles Uncle Franklin's have tipped. And what we're looking for is the chaff, the little bits on top. We don't really want those in our sample. They make it look a bit dirty. But if we look at our sample that we bought in, this has had a little bit of change in the combine. What would you say? Is that a little bit less? I would say it's fractionally better. Not quite so much, but there's still a little bit. But it doesn't look quite so bad. Could be just my eyes. I don't think there's a lot in it. Fractionally better. What we're going to do is go and fix Uncle Franklin's trailer, because we don't want to be there's no point waiting all year and tipping it down the drain. We are going to go and mend that trailer. I can see the hole where it's coming out of. It wants a good hammer and a bit of sealing tape. So we've got some of that at the farm. Didn't bring a hammer with us, didn't bring the tape. Rookie error. But farmer has just sent me a picture of the yield from the combine. It's actually more than that. No, 12.2. He's added up to 12.6 tons per hectare, and I've just done some calculations, and that actually works out at just over 5.1 tons to the acre. That is massive. It won't be like that all over, but it's a good sign for an average yield is going to be high. So yeah, exciting things to come from this farm. We're going to have to push the corn up nice and high in the barn, make sure we get it all in. Along with that. That's annoying. Straightened up. Put an extra bit of tape there, and that should do the trick. Now when we put rocks and stuff in it, this is going to get worn away. That is true, you are mighty correct. in there at all. Right, so we're actually, they're quite long bouts these, but farmer is actually only going, he's going up, down, and literally unloading on the up again, which is, for us, it just feels, you know, it's crazy. It's we'll usually get by with one trailer when we're close to the grain store. Yeah, this time we're going to have to use two, I think. It looks to be yielding really well. Let him get turned around. Look at the state of that combine. I don't know if he put his chains down. We've got chains that hang down underneath. I don't know if we actually put them down, and it just stops the dust sticking to the combine so much. We'll have to remember to put them down for tomorrow. Probably getting on for the end of the day here, but there we go. That's the first day's haul from Jim's farm. Doesn't look like much, but I think there must be 180 tonne. I reckon there'll be a 200 tonne there. Doesn't look it, but yeah, it was yielding that. Uncle Franklin's going to finish that last field off, so there'll be a couple more loads to come in here from here. We've got to go home and start blowing bales off for the guys tomorrow. So they're going to bale in tomorrow. We'll get the fuel bowser on, we'll get the compressor on to bring up tomorrow. Lynn's going to pick me up. She's here. Uh-oh, she caught me. Oh, don't worry, Daisy. I'll blow it all off for you, no worries. Hey, dogs. Hey, come on. Hey. Hey, what you got in there? What you got in there, Paddy? Thanks for the chips. You guys are... Mate. You're not on the ball. You got to get in that bag. You got to get in that bag. You smell it. Oh, sorry, none for you. Stay there then. Look at these guys.
Tonight, didn't you?
Yeah.
We wanted some nets. I forgot.
Oh bloody hell! We ran out.
Yeah, well, we got one now.
Cole's used them all.
You got enough to tomorrow.
Yeah, we've got enough for tomorrow.
I'll say to us, soon if we get one boy in the morning. That's funny to know, it's damp, isn't it?
Yeah, start mate now.
Yeah, that'll come on with going now, coming down that side. Let's shut down and bugger off last night. They'll come over, you left them a bit in the other field, I suppose.